They all lied. This palette is not as bad as they said it was. So those beauty bloggers on YouTube need to get it together. ABH Sculpture Palette is the thing. Stay tuned and watch while I recreate this face using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture Palette. Okay guys, so the featured product of this video is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture Palette. This is their newest eyeshadow palette on their line. So I've heard that a lot of YouTubers that tested this product said that there was some fallout. So we're going to test that. And the thing about this product is that it's really packaged nicely in this nice packaging. This is the product here. So let's just do the fallout test. We'll use the brush that they gave us for the fallout. Oh yeah, there is some fallout. As you can see, I just tap it, and yeah, I don't really want to damage it yet until I actually put it on my face. So let's just skip that and go straight into this video. Okay, my face has already been moisturized with my oil-free moisturizer by Neutrogena. So we're going to now use my primer. I'm going to use this primer. This is a Shine Killer by NYX. Okay guys, now before I start my eyeshadow, the Anastasia Beverly Hills, I use Chestnut in LA Pro Concealer. Okay, it's a color closer to my skin. I'm gonna set it with my Sacha Buttercups. Why did I say Buttercups? It's actually Buttercup. Sacha Buttercup setting powder, so that I don't get the creasing. If you don't set your eyeshadow with this or any other loose translucent powder, you're gonna get this creasing right there. If you see the creasing in my eyes, you're gonna get that same creasing on your eyelids. You set it. I'm gonna wipe that out. You can also set with Laura Mercier with a medium deep translucent powder. It's gonna be the color closest to your skin. I look like a fool right now, but don't worry about that. I'm touching on these talk, y'all. Oh, she ain't got no sense, right? Twins, they're sisters, guys. So if you can't get your brows to look identical, don't stress yourself. They are sisters, not twins. Alright. Now let's dig into this palette. This Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. This palette that's called Subculture Palette. This palette that's got so many reviews on the social media palette. By MAC. It's a 224 SH brush. And we're going to dip into let's use Mercury's this brown color right here. We're going to use Mercury first. Let's see how that's going to look. Wow. Just for a little transition. Mercury fallout isn't as bad as Axis. So it's not that bad. There's still lots of fallout, y'all. But Axis by far has the most. Okay, this was just Mercury I used. It's brown on here, as you can see, but on my eyelids it looks a little bit green. So the color does change a bit when you apply it to your skin. I don't know what shadow I'm going to use. I'm just winging this. I don't know what look I'm going for, so y'all don't judge me. Make sure to subscribe. Let's go with fudge. Fudge is this darker brown right here. Let's go with that one there. That's a little bit, not too much. Ooh, fudge got plenty fallout. Ooh. Put fudge on top of mercury. Okay guys, now I'm going to use the most pigmented one of them all, but also the one that has the most fallout. This is the one that's very controversial, I should say. So I'm going to use my little cheap eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to use Axis. That's the dark green right there. It's almost like an emerald green for my eyelids. So this is the fallout we're getting from there. As you can see, if you use this color too much, you're gonna have to buy another palette within next week. Just kidding. Okay, for my eyelids. Is this too dark? See how pigmented it is, guys? Very pigmented. The key to applying eyeshadow is a B word. Blend. You must blend, you must blend, you must blend, you must blend. The colors must infuse. Okay, now my eyeshadows are actually done. I'm only going to put some lashes on, but I'm going to do that off camera. I'm just going to put on my foundation off camera, and I'm going to be right back with you guys. Stay tuned. Subculture Palette video will be up, not today, but stay tuned. Okay, this is the finished product of me using the ABH palette, Subculture Palette. And there are pros and there are cons on using this palette. Now, as everyone said, one of the disadvantages using the palette is that there is a lot of fallout, specifically in the color Axis. It's the green color. There is a lot of fallout, and that's a negative thing because lots of fallout is a waste of product, and the product is actually retailed on their website for $42, and that does not include shipping. Where I'm from, I paid for my shipping, so that was a negative. Okay, now the good thing about that color is that was one of the highly pigmented colors, the Axis, but I only used 3 colors, but that one was really pigmented, so that's a really good thing about it. Another thing I noticed is that when I tried to blend it, it was not really blending properly. And also in blending it, the color changed just a little bit, so it wasn't the actual color I saw in the palette. It changed a little bit. Like for instance, the brown, it's brown in here. I think it was the mercury, but when I applied it to my skin, it turned darker, almost like a light shade of green. So the color does change. Not all of them now, only the ones I use. So I mean, I would say it's worth it buying it. I don't think persons were fair in giving their opinions about the palette, because the palette is still a very good palette. Not that it's because it's from ABH. It is still a very good palette because the colors are beautiful. The pigmentation is very, very deep, and that's always good when you're applying makeup on to your eyelids. So you really have to use eyelid primer, okay, because it's already pigmented in itself. But I would say buy the palette. I mean, if I compare it to the Modern Renaissance palette, the sister palette, I would say I think I prefer that one over the Sculpture palette. But the Sculpture palette is still worth your money. Maybe not $42, probably like around 35-ish. You know, I would say they should have priced the palette because of the fallout, and the lack of blending. But that's it for this video, guys. Now I know you love this look, so if you love this look, make sure you comment down below. Let me know what you think about the ABH Sculpture palette. What colors do you love the best, and what are your views on the palette? But of course, that's it for this video, guys. Make sure you like this video, and of course subscribe to my channel. Bye guys. Mwah.